Bit, the smallest piece. Ever wondered how your phone stores thousands of photos or what a terabyte actually means in real life? Everything digital starts with something incredibly simple. A bit. A bit is where everything begins in the digital world. It's just a single binary digit, either a 0 or a 1. Think of it like a light switch that's either on or off. Every piece of data you've ever seen starts with billions of these tiny bits. 8 bits come together to create something more useful called a byte. Bits are like digital building blocks that create our entire online world. Byte. The foundation. A byte is the foundation of all digital storage we use today. It equals exactly 8 bits working together as one unit. Each byte can store a single character like a letter, number, or symbol. For example, the word hello takes up exactly 5 bytes of space. Every text message, photo, or video you've ever sent begins with bytes. Bytes are like digital atoms, tiny on their own but incredibly powerful when billions combine. Kilobyte KB, where it all started. 1 kilobyte equals exactly 1,024 bytes of digital information. That's roughly half a page of typed text or one very small image. Back in the early days of computing, entire programs fit inside just a few kilobytes. The classic floppy disk could only store 360 kilobytes total. Yet somehow people played games, wrote documents, and ran entire business software from it. A kilobyte shows us just how far technology has leapt forward. Today, a single photo from your phone is bigger than 100 kilobytes. Megabyte MB, the music era. A megabyte equals 1,024 kilobytes, which is roughly 1 million bytes. A typical photo from your phone is about 1 to 2 megabytes. A 3-minute MP3 song takes up around 3 to 5 megabytes. Back in the 1990s, having 500 megabytes of storage felt absolutely luxurious. That was enough space for thousands of documents or an entire music library. Here's a fun fact. Just 1 megabyte can hold about 400 pages of plain text. Megabytes were once the kings of storage, but now they seem almost tiny. Gigabyte GB, the modern standard. A gigabyte equals 1,024 megabytes, or roughly 1 billion bytes total. 1 gigabyte can store around 600 photos, 230 songs, or a 2-hour HD movie. In the early 2000s, a 20 gigabyte hard drive was considered absolutely massive. Today, most smartphones start at 128 gigabytes or even higher than that. Apps, games, and even operating systems now measure themselves in gigabytes. Here's something cool. 1 gigabyte of plain text could store about 1,000 thick novels. That's an entire digital library sitting right in your pocket. Terabyte TB. Personal storage goes. Massive. A terabyte equals 1,024 gigabytes, which is a full trillion bytes. With 1 terabyte, you could store around 250,000 songs easily. You could also fit 500 hours of HD video or millions of documents. Many modern laptops, gaming consoles, and external drives come with 1 to 2 terabyte standard. Cloud storage services now offer terabytes of space for your photos and backups. Here's a wild comparison. The entire Library of Congress text collection is about 10 to 20 terabytes. That means your home hard drive could rival one of the world's biggest archives. Petabyte PB, big tech territory. A petabyte equals 1,024 terabytes, or a full quadrillion bytes of data. That's enough storage to hold 13 years of non-stop HD video playing continuously. Companies like Netflix manage petabytes of video content for global streaming services. Research centers like CERN store petabytes of particle physics data from experiments. A single petabyte could hold 500 billion pages of text easily. It could also store more photos than you could ever take in your lifetime. We don't use petabytes in our daily lives at all, but for big tech companies, it's already become the standard measurement they use. Exabyte EB, internet scale storage. An exabyte equals 1,024 petabytes, or about 1 billion gigabytes total. Back in 2001, researchers estimated the entire internet contained just 5 exabytes of data. Today, humanity creates more than that every single month with all our activity. 1 exabyte could hold about 1 trillion books or 250 million DVDs. It's almost impossible to imagine how much storage that really is. Storing 1 exabyte would require an entire warehouse filled with servers running nonstop. All that just to keep the data accessible and ready to use. Zettabyte ZB, planetary level data. A zettabyte equals 1024 exabytes, or a full trillion gigabytes of storage. Global internet traffic in 2020 alone hit around 4 full zettabytes. That includes every video streamed, every email sent, and every photo uploaded worldwide. 1 zettabyte could hold 30 billion full 4K movies comfortably. That's more content than you could ever watch in an entire lifetime. Big tech companies, cloud services, and governments now talk in zettabytes regularly. This is the scale where data stops feeling human-sized and starts feeling planetary. Yottabyte YB. 1 yottabyte is 1024 zettabytes, a septillion bytes. Largest official unit, no system stores one yet. 1 yottabyte holds every human document, song, photo, video, with room left. Scientists plan for future data explosions. From the tiny bit to the massive yottabyte, technology has grown incredibly fast. What once seemed huge now feels tiny compared to the data we create daily. And it all starts with just one simple bit. What's the biggest storage device you've ever owned? Drop your answer in the comments below. If this helped you understand storage better, hit that like button and subscribe. On this channel, you'll see videos breaking down tech and computer components simply. This is Tech Bit Explained. See you in the next one.